Hey everyone, this side Rohit Pandey, CPC certified medical coder, and from today we are going to start anatomy classes. Okay, so will going to start with the integumentary system. Uh, okay, so now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I hope everyone can see that. Okay, from beginning. Yes. Welcome to the Melody Talk. I already told my name, Rohit Pandey, CPC certified. So, anatomy and pathology. So, it is like a human body organ system. Can choose, yes. You can watch my video with the multiply 2. Okay, so it will be easy for you to watch that. So here you can see that it is a digestive system. Okay, and then muscular system. Here you can see we just take food from mouth and put it out. I mean, it get out from anus. Okay, here you can see musculoskeletal system. Okay, it is integumentary system, lymphatic system, endocrine system, where kidney, thyroid, these things come. Nervous system, brain, central nervous system, a spinal cord and all. A skeleton system, 206 bones are in our skeletal system. Male reproductive system, penis and testis. Okay, female reproductive system. You can see here a pair of ovaries, fallopian tube, vaginal area. Okay, and then it is a respiratory system, urinary system, respiratory system. You can see lungs here. Okay, and then urinary system, kidney, which purify blood, and here circulatory system. You can see heart here. Okay, it purify blood. Oh, sorry. It can circulate blood. I mean oxygen from whole body. Whole body. You can. So after that, anatomy of human body. Firstly, we will gonna, I mean, there I'm gonna teach digestive system. We have muscular system, integumentary system, lymphatic system, endocrine system, nervous system, skeletal system, reproduction system, respiratory system, urinary system, and circulatory system. So we will gonna in our future videos, I'm gonna teach these systems. Okay, so digestive system, muscular system, integumentary system, lymphatic, endocrine, nervous system, skeletal system, reproductive, respiratory, urinary, and circulatory. So from today I'm going to start integumentary system, and after that, in future videos, I'm gonna make video on every. You can see urinary system video, but I will again again make that video, fresh video of a urinary system. So integumentary system. So from today I'm going to start integumentary system. Function of skin. So as you know that integumentary system means it is all related to our skin. Okay, so here you can see that function of skin. Okay, the skin protect the body. Okay, I need to choose okay, the skin protect the body from the basic elements of nature such as UV rays, wind, and water. Okay, the skin protect the body from the basic elements of nature such as UV rays, okay, wind and water. So as you know that the skin play a very much important role in human body, for human body, like as we know that ultraviolet rays came when sun from sun to our when sun rays come to earth with UV rays, ultraviolet rays, and when it came in contact with the skin, then it is harmful for us, okay, wind and water. So when it direct contact to us, so it will be harmful for us if there is no skin layer on our body. But because of our skin layer, we protect our body, I mean skin protect our body from these UV rays, wind and water, okay. It function as sensory organ, like insect crawling on the skin, okay, allowing you to flick it off before it bite. So as you know that when any bee, an insect, so it when it crawling our skin, or even mosquitoes, when they sit on our skin, so we just get a sensory sensation, and then we suddenly flick it off before it biting us, you know. And then the integumentary regulates body temperature, okay. You know that when we get sweat, then our body got so cool, you know. Skin is also necessary for the production of melanin that prevents damage from UV rays. So you know that melanin is responsible for body of skin. Again, I need to share. Okay. There was some issue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here you can see skin with layer. Upper layer is epidermis. Epi means upper. Dermis is used for skin. Okay. So and here in between hypodermis and epidermis there is a dermis. Okay. And there is hypodermis. Layers are epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, which we usually known as subcutaneous layer. And then nail, epidermis. So as I told you, epidermis is the top layer of the skin known as epidermis. Epidermis, epi means upper, and dermis is used for skin. Okay. The thinner portion of the skin mainly exists to absorb nutrition, okay, nutrients, and to protect the deeper layer of the skin. Okay, so I mean epidermis is the thinner portion of the skin, and it absorb nutrients and protect the deeper layer of the skin. And dermis, the deeper and thicker layer of the skin, is called dermis. And the second point is it is the connective tissue layer and contains sweat gland, hair follicles, hair roots, blood vessels, sensory receptors, and the other important okay, here, okay, here you can see that sweat gland, okay, sweat gland, hair follicles, these are hair follicles, okay. Hair roots, here you can see hair roots, blood vessels, these are blood vessels, sensory receptors, these are receptors, okay, and other important structure of integumentary system. It is mainly made of connective tissue, and all the elements are embedded elements of dermis. It is mainly made of connective tissues, and all the elements of dermis are embedded into the connective tissue, you know. Next, the sweat glands, also known as sudoriferous glands, are found throughout the body. Sweat gland, what is the work of sweat gland? They usually produce sweat. Okay, because as you know that our whole body, I mean, skin have so much holes. Okay, and when sweat produce, it is clear out. Because of that, there are 3 to 4 million of these glands which release perspiration on the surface of the skin through small pores. As I already told you that we have small pores. Because of that, our skin just respirate. Okay, and they release sweat as well from that small pores, and numbers are for 3 to 4 million of these glands are. Okay, these process regulates the body temperature as well. We already discussed. The dermal layer also contain the sebaceous glands, which are oil glands, secrete sebum and oily substance that keeps skin and hair from drying out. Okay, so sometime our skin is like oily. There are few people in winters their skin get oily. It used to just produce much more oil than usual seasons. Okay, it happens because of sebaceous gland is more active. The sebaceous glands are attached to hair follicles. The hair follicles are quite complex, allowing for continuous growth and regeneration. The hair follicles are quite complex, allowing for continuous growth and regeneration of hair. Hair protect from foreign body. We already discussed that water, sand, and other things which will contact our skin directly, they will damage our skin. But because of hair, it will protect from foreign bodies. Hypodermis, beneath the dermis is the hypodermis or subcutaneous layer, and it is tied between integumentary system and fascia. Okay, fascia is like this layer, which is like muscular layer, I think. Okay, nails, it is technically not part of the skin but typically considered. Okay, these are keratinized cells that form a solid surface of finger and toe. It is made of keratin. They provide as protective covering for preventing traumatic injuries. Here you can see structure of nail. This is toe. Okay, and this is bone. Here you can see nail matrix. I can use this. Here you can see nail matrix. Here you can see nail root. Okay, and this part is cutaneous. That part is nail plate, and the end part is distal edge of nail plate. Okay, and here this is hyponychium. Okay, and that portion is nail bed. That is original and that is animated. Okay, here you can see nail plate, nail groove. 1 second, I need to use this. Okay, here this portion, this portion is called nail groove. Okay, and here that thing, or like that thing, that is called lineale. It is like moon, and that portion called cuticle or eponychium. Okay, Now we need to read this. Adipo. Adipo is used for fat. Cutaneo. Cutaneo is used for skin. Let me use this again. Yes. Adipo is used for fat. Cutaneo is for skin. Dermo is for skin. Lipo is for lipids. Onkyo is for fingernail. Again, I'm repeating because it is very much important to learn for the exam, for in exam purpose as well, and it will help you when you become a medical coder and you will work for a company. Then these words will definitely help you. Apido is for fat. Cutaneo is for skin. Dermo is for skin. Okay, cutaneo, dermo, lipo is for lipid, onkyo is for fingernail. Okay. Pathology, diseases which belongs to integumentary system. Abscess. Abscess is a cavity filled with pleura matter, usually caused by infection. Okay, so if possible, then I must use. Okay, I need to see a picture. You know, the important thing is that when you become a medical coder, and you are not from a medical background, so it is very much important to, whenever you see any word, okay, then you must go and watch images. So whenever you again again when you see that word, then a image will form in your mind. Okay, so here you can see this is abscess, a cavity filled with pleura matter, usually caused by infection. And here you can see that pleura is filled in a cavity. Okay, cavity filled with pleura matter, usually caused by infection. You can see here. Okay. Next, cellulitis. Cellulitis. We need to see image. Okay, this is cellulitis. Okay, inflammation of connective tissue characterized by blood flow. Okay, inflammation of connective tissues. I mean, itis is for using for inflammation. Okay, in connective tissues, if there is inflammation, okay, in characterized by blood flow. Here you can see there is some swelling as well. Here you can see, okay, these pictures, like it is edema type, you know, kind of edema. And we just read from here as well. Cellulitis is a common bacterial skin infection that causes redness. We already saw in pictures, swelling, pain in the infected area of the skin. If untreated, it can spread and cause serious health problem. Good wound care and hygiene are important preventing cellulitis. Okay. And abscess, we can use abscess. Okay, an abscess is a painful collection of pus usually caused by bacterial infection. Okay, abscess can develop anywhere in the body. This article focuses on two types of abscess: skin abscess, which develop under the skin; internal abscesses, okay, which develop inside the body, in an organ, or in space between the organs. So there are two type of abscess. One is skin abscess, which develop under the skin, and another one is internal abscess, which develop inside the body, in an organ, or in the space between the organs. Okay, and next one, pruritus. It is like itching. Pruritus. Okay. Okay, so itchy skin is an irritating sensation that make you want to scratch. It is also called pruritus. Itchy skin is often caused by dry skin and is common in older adults as skin tends to become drier with age. And you can see the image as well. I mean, it happens because of itchiness, you know, and we feel itchy. So we need to, you know, we feel irritating sensation. You want to scratch it. Okay. Now, ardima. Let's read ardima. So, ardima multiforme is a skin reaction that can be triggered by an infection or some medicines. It usually mild and goes away in a few weeks. There's also a rare severe form that can affect the mouth, genitals, eyes, and can be life threatening. And this is known as ardima multiforme nature. Okay, common causes are like skin redness can be caused. Okay, it is different. Okay, images, we can see images. This is like ardima. Okay, I think skin redness. Okay, you can see here all the pictures are related to ardima. Okay, ardima is redness of the skin or mucous membrane caused by hyperemia, increased blood flow in superficial capillaries. It occurs with any skin injury, infection, or inflammation. Okay, here you see all images related to that. And now another one is ringworm. Ringworm is contagious fungal infection caused by common mold-like parasites that live on the cells in the outer layer of your skin. It can be spread in the following way: human to human. Ringworm often spreads by direct skin-to-skin contact with an infected person. You can see image as well because it is in circular way. That's why we called it ringworm. Okay, and it is a fungal infection. It happens because of fungal infection. Okay, and now it is over. If you like my video, you can subscribe my channel. And just we recall it what we read. Okay, so we read integumentary system and function of the skin, how skin protect us from UV rays, wind, and water. We have I mean, skin is have sensitive issues. I mean, sensitive, it is sensory organ. Like if it's insect crawling, then we just flick it out because we feel sensation. Okay, the integumentary regulates body temperature. And melanin, melanin is responsible for skin color as well. So it helps prevent damage from UV rays. Epidermis, dermis, hypodermis are the layer of the skin. Okay, layer of skin, epidermis, we already dermis, and hypodermis, which is also known as subcutaneous layer, and nails. Okay, I'm giving overview. Epidermis, it is a top layer. That why we epi means upper and dermis is a skin. So top layer of the skin is known as epidermis. Okay, the thinner portion of the skin mainly exists to absorb nutrients and to protect the deeper layer of the skin. Okay, dermis, the deeper and thicker layer of the skin is dermis. Okay, it connective tissue layer and contain sweat gland. I already show you in the figure. Sweat gland, hair follicles, hair roots, blood vessels, sensory receptors, and other important structure of the integumentary system. Okay, it is mainly made of the connective tissue, and all the elements of the all the elements of the dermis are embedded in the connective tissue. The sweat layer, sweat gland, also known as pseudoreferous gland, are found throughout the body. There are 3 to 4 million of these glands which release perspiration on the surface of the skin through small pores. I already told you this process regulates the body temperature as well. The dermal layer also contain the sebaceous glands, which are oil glands, secrete sebum, an oily substance that keeps skin and hair from drying out. And you know that sweats are of two types. As you know that between the thighs, you just figure out a different sweat. You know, it is like honey like thing, and sweat usually we saw in hand are of different type. The hair follicles are quite complex, allowing for continuous growth and regeneration. Hair product from foreign body. Hypodermis, beneath the dermis, is the hypodermis or subcutaneous layer, and it is tied between the integumentary system and fascia. Nails, technically we not considered in skin, but typically consider. Okay, they are these are made up of keratinized cells and form a solid surface of this finger and toe. Okay, they provide us protective covering from preventing traumatic injuries. Okay, and then we just figure out these nail structure, nail matrix, nail root, cuticle. Okay, nail plate, distal edge of the nail plate, hyponychium, and nail bed. Here in real life, nail plate, nail groove, lunule, and eponychium, cuticle. Adipo is used for fat, cutaneo is skin, dermo is for skin, lipo is for lipid, and onco is for fingernail. Pathology of the integumentary system, abscess. I showed with the with the pictures as well. A cavity filled with pleura matter, usually caused by infection. Cellulitis, inflammation of connective tissue characterized by blood flow. Pruritus, itching. Erythema is reddish skin. Ringworm is fungal infection. So guys, whenever you read these terms in future, when you become a coder, so it is very much important for you to, whenever you just read any new terminology, kindly go and Google it and figure out the pictures and read these terminologies in a proper way. Because my seniors, those are who are my seniors, they just told me that trick, and I just remind that trick, and I just grab this trick from them, and now I'm using that, and I have so much benefits. I took so much benefit from them, that thing. Okay, and last but not the least, subscribe my channel and share with those who really want that videos. Okay, thank you so much. Okay,